Well, they finally got themselves a tight end. Cincinnati has signed Irv Smith, previous Minnesota Vikings tight end, to a 1-year contract. They signed him at 12:55 in the morning. God, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I was actually sleeping, which I know is weird to say because I never sleep when it comes to Bengals news. Well, I literally woke up at like 3. When this hit, my phone, I have like 3 phones on me, right? And I have all my phones connected to any Bengals news information, drops, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. My whole entire bed went zzz. I ain't gonna lie to you though, I wanted to wait a little bit to see if any more information came out, like if he put out a statement, if Cincy put out a statement, or something like that, just in case we got some more information, because this right now looks like it's just a simple 1-year contract, confirmed to ESPN. Smith gives the Bengals the potential of starting tight end for the upcoming season, but yeah, this actually woke me out of a really good sleep I had, and you know what? This is better than that sleep. This is better than that sleep because they finally have a starting tight end. Who is Irv Smith? Well, Irv Smith is a Minnesota Vikings tight end. Now, the problem with him is he was undrafted, but he is known for injuries. No, he was drafted in the 2nd round. I don't know why I said undrafted. It literally says right there on the paper, right there on the screen. He was drafted in the 2nd round. Quick cut in here. I just wanted to go ahead and correct myself right there. He is known for not staying healthy, and that's what a lot of people were not really excited about him with, is because of injury concerns. He played 8 games last season, started 1 game, played 13 games the year before that, started 7 games, played 16 games the year before that, and started 7 games. 311 yards, 365, 182. You're not bringing him in to become your star tight end, okay? There's no mystery here. This guy is not being brought in to be the absolute, Mike Kosecki of your offense. He's not being brought in to be the Dalton Schwartz of your offense. He's being brought in for one purpose and one purpose only. And that is to be a good veteran tight end on your team. That first off, you have that. Now you have an actual starting tight end to start off week 1. Obviously, this 1000% means that Cincinnati is going to be taking some type of tight end in the draft. This 1000% means they're going to. Because now you have a tight end on the roster who can actually train and help teach, your younger players that you have. Whoever you end up drafting, whether it is Michael Mayer, Kincaid, Darnell Washington, Sam Laporta, Josh Wiley, Kuntz, whoever, right? Whoever you draft, he's going to be the guy who trains that player on how to, adapt to the NFL level. And this is this is one of those signings where I've said this many times with a couple signings now, where this is, I call it the unsung hero signing. This is a signing that not many people look at and think, wow, this is a crazy great signing, until you realize how much, he's going to contribute to the team outside of just being a one player and one positional player. So this is, you get Irv Smith, and then you go draft someone like maybe Darnell Washington, who isn't proven yet, who's more of a project player, right? You go get him, and now Irv Smith can teach him how to block correctly, how to be more of a vertical threat. Now, Irv Smith, based on what I understand, he is more of a vertical threat option. Taking a look at his Pro Football Focus page, he really isn't that much of a blocking tight end. He's more of a vertical threat tight end. So that actually could help out someone like Darnell Washington immensely. Darnell already has the fundamentals of how to block. This could even help him out to progress his career in that receiving role, which obviously I'm going to guess that Cincinnati does take him, they're going to love the fact that he can block, but they're also going to say, hey, Darnell, we're going to need you to be a vertical threat too. We're going to need you, kind of stretch the field a little bit. And again, this just goes on and on and on. I mean, they take someone who's more polished like Michael Mayer. This just adds more to that depth. It adds more to that, progression system. Of course, Michael Mayer is the guy that people want, right? He's the guy that everybody in Cincinnati wants. At the end of the day, though, he might not be available, and he probably won't be available at that spot. So if that's the case, it's not a crazy bad thing if they go with someone like Darnell Washington later, or Sam Laporta, or Josh Wiley. This gives you so much room to have someone on the team that you're now not worrying about the tight end position, right? And again, yes, looking at the tight end group, they have him and now nobody else. But again, like I said, this is why I think they go in the draft and they fix this position. This draft class this year for tight end is so deep, so amazing. I'm going to tell you right now, might be the number... Okay, Orlando Brown's the number 1 signing because you got to protect Burrow. You got to get the star left tackle, right? This is number 2. I think this is a clean number 2 signing for the Cincinnati Bengals. And something I will say that I was happy to wake up at 2 a.m. and 1 a.m. in the morning to, work on this video and kind of wait for more information. But still, to really just be like, wow, this is a thing. Cincinnati has actually gotten a crazy amount better. And again, like I said, this is not a guy who you're going to bring in and he's going to light up the show. And I think that's also another thing that I'm thinking about right now, right? Because obviously they got him for a 1-year low contract, right? I don't think they wanted somebody like Gesicki or like Dalton Schwartz who would be that guy who's a star tight end for them. I think what they want to do is develop somebody. And I'm starting to realize this more and more, especially with, the fact that when you develop somebody, you don't have to pay them right away, right? You don't have to give them crazy good money. You don't have to give them that 1-year, $9 million contract, 2-year, $9 million, or 5, 6 a year. You can just give him, a small 1-year guaranteed money for a veteran, and then the rookie contract, and let that play out for whatever, 4 or 5 years, whatever you end up going and keeping the guy with. And also, he was a 2nd-round draft pick for the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know why I said undrafted. Did I say undrafted? I feel like I said undrafted. But he was a 2nd-round draft pick for the Minnesota Vikings. I think it didn't show up at first, so I said he was undrafted. But anyway, like I said before, absolutely god-tier move by Cincinnati. And this should propel them very nice moving forward for the rest of their, days. Even if, again, like I said, hopefully he is healthy. Hopefully he is healthy. Knock on wood, boys. Hopefully he is healthy for Hugeeeeee Nation. But it's going to come down to, if everything works out correctly. And by the way, if you guys see 2020, 2022, he missed 2021 season. He was hurt the whole season. So, hopefully if he is healthy, though, then that means that, you can at least have someone active on the roster. But I think the whole goal is he's not going to be the guy. He's not the starter, right? You want to have your backup guys, progress far enough to become the starter and take over his job. But for right now, it's nice to have a little depth piece on the roster that can, at least get the job done. Start teaching him the offense right now. We got OTAs in a couple months. We got, rookie mini camps, regular mini camps, training camps, whatever. We got that stuff in a couple months. We get this going, get the ball rolling, get ready for the season. And this season, it's going to be a beautiful one. They're going to talk about it in the history books. I know. I am in the history books. Guys, thank you much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.